It's Noah, and welcome to iHollywood TV. Well, from DreamWorks Animation comes a new adaptation of a literary sensation, Peter Brown's beloved award-winning #1 New York Times bestseller, The Wild Robot. The film hits theaters on September 27th, but before getting your movie tickets, let's go behind the voices with the cast and crew.
Hey!
The Wild Robot is about a robot, as the name would suggest, who has found herself on this island and doesn't really know what her purpose is, and then finds a young gosling and kind of finds a bit of a family on this island, and that quickly becomes her purpose.
Allow me to introduce myself. Fink, predator, and local goose expert, which I know you could use about now.
The experience that I've had recording my first DreamWorks animation movie has been incredibly fun, incredibly hard work. I've always had an inkling how much work goes into these kinds of experiences. It's no surprise, but I still am fascinated about how much goes into it from so many different levels, both technically and creatively and physically.
Remember, there is nothing he can do that you can't. Roz is a robot who is destined to help human beings complete their tasks. She's destined to be of help to the people she serves. But she finds herself on an island that doesn't have any people on it. All the island has is wild animals. And because she knows nothing but to do the job she wasn't intended to do, she goes about trying to be of help to these wild animals. And in the process, she has to learn to be more than she was programmed to be.
Was this task accomplished to your satisfaction?
I do think they'll see something they haven't quite seen before, because the visual, the design is a combination of things. It's almost the kind of like the context or the kind of background is kind of impressionistic, but then the creatures are very, very defined, and it's a killer combination. It's a very, very cool look, and in terms of the story, it's a very inspiring, as you'd imagine, it's a very inspiring, powerful story.
I thought you said they weren't aggressive. That one's different. I've never seen one of those before. Then we are in trouble.
The beautiful thing about animation is that there's nothing there by chance. Nothing on the screen is there by chance, and no sound, a voice, or bit of dialogue is there by chance. Every second of it is thought out by people who are doing beautiful work and really care about what they're doing.
It's right there! The monster!
Failure is inevitable, but I promise there is magic along the way.
You try and prepare as much as you can. I read the full book, all 279 pages, and then I read the script, which captures the essence without being, rote for rote duplication of the story. But I had a real advantage because they had several sequences finished, so I could actually see what the movie's going to look like.
When we think about the word wild in today's society, in modern society, urban society, it's something that we try and get away from as much as possible, right? It has a negative connotation, that it is untamed, it is unsophisticated, and therefore it is problematic. Our societies, as we develop them, we seek more order, we seek linear processes and predictability. But what we learn from nature is that it is perfectly imperfect, and there is a lot of intelligence in not doing the same things always, that there is an order in what would appear as wild. And what Roz learns is, in order to survive this natural world, She has to adapt and improvise and learn to innovate in order to be able to keep up with the laws of this world. And that's really important to remember as human beings, because at the end of the day, we are definitely a part of a wild world. And it is to our own benefit to remember that wildness and hold it dear.
I will register that as a 10.
Well, be sure to catch The Wild Robot in theaters on September 27th. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on a new video at iHollywood TV. And I'll see you back here real soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.